All right, here are the 3 things that I don't do when breeding rabbits or when I know I'm about ready to breed them to avoid stresses, changes of environment, anything that could potentially cause them not to deliver. So I have doe and litter cages like most rabbit breeders where the space is just a little bit bigger. And I try and get them in that cage at least a week before I plan to breed them. If I can do a month, I will. But sometimes that just doesn't work out. But I'll at least try and get them in there so I'm not changing their environment right before they're bred. Sometimes they got to get used to a cage that has other rabbit smells in it. Sometimes they don't like their neighbor. So we get all those details sorted out before we breed them. I do not change their food at all within a month or even longer breeding them. If I think I'm going to try a new brand of feed, I will try it typically during the winter time. That's when I'm not as likely to have litters just because it's so cold. But I will try it back then to get them several months to get used to it before breeding them. And I also will not give them things like treats. I won't give them things like, especially not herbs or anything that could potentially have a medicinal property. I've heard of people giving their animals like flowers or giving them even roses, things like that. Don't. Anything that could potentially put off a medicinal property of any kind, you don't know what can cause the litter to be lost. So just don't rock the boat.